well, well. So, in the previous video, we were talking about uh, Jenna Marbles canceling herself. Okay, so she bent the knee even before the mob came after her. But let's leave her alone. Okay, so bahala siya. What I'm really concerned about is this cancel culture na tinatawag coming over to the shores of the Philippines, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. Okay, so I've tried I've tried to I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible. Okay, so but first, please subscribe to Comicsman. Hit the bell so that you would get notified whenever I do new videos. Um, Also like and comment what you think about the things that I'm saying, ang mga pinagsasabi ko dito, at saka kung anong mga, whether you agree or disagree. Just say it in the manner na okay, and then I'm gonna reply. I usually reply, especially ngayon lockdown, wala akong masyadong ginagawa. At saka hanggat konti pa lang yung mga nanonood, so I can still engage. For now, I don't know. Hopefully, lumaki tayo, and but I'm still gonna try to engage the audience as much as possible. Okay, so let's get it on. Okay, so a few days ago, or probably kailan ba to? June 25. Okay, so that's 4 days ago. Well, this is probably the day after. Pero ang nangyari is that a beauty queen, a trans woman beauty queen. So transgender siya, na beauty queen na si Kevin Balot or Balot. Kevin Balot. Oh, okay, Kevin Balot. Okay, so I'm using her preferred pronoun she. All right? Kasi apparently that's what she uses. Okay, so she was the Miss International Queen 2012. Okay, so according to sa nabasa ko, itong Miss International Queen is basically the counterpart of Miss Universe for women. Okay? Kumbaga yan yung most prestigious na trans women, or I don't know if it's gay, pero mga trans women beauty pageant in the world. So this is big deal sa community ng mga trans women, especially because this is their thing. Kumbaga ito yung pinakang NBA nila, ito yung pinakang UFC nila. This is the Super Bowl of trans women beauty pageant. Okay, so big deal yan. But apparently there is a podcast called Queen Tuhan, and it is hosted by no less than the queen herself, Pia Wurtzbach. Okay, so Pia Wurtzbach together with fellow beauty queens, I don't know kung regular na co-host sila, pero with her were Carla Lizardo and Bianca Guidotti. Okay, so naging guest nila si Kevin Balot, and during the interview, they asked Kevin if, okay, nakalagay, she was asked if trans women should join beauty pageants that are commonly dominated by cisgender women, such as Miss Universe, during the online show. Yun, kwentuhan nga. So, okay, so again, first, that's, so cisgender. Cisgender is basically, it just means straight na person, or heterosexual. Okay, so if you are a man, you are attracted to a woman. Okay, so of the opposite, people of the opposite sex. If you're a woman, you are attracted to a man. Yun lang ibig sabihin ng cisgender. Okay? So, anyway, so they made up, I think, kaya nila ginawa yan is because they didn't want the word or the yun nga yung root word na man for man and woman. So they invented this new word cisgender. Okay, so whatever. Anyway, um Kevin was asked if trans women should join beauty pageants or Miss Universe. So when she replied, uh, Balot told the show's host that it's asking too much for trans women to join traditional beauty pageants since they have their own pageants. Okay, so basically, parang she said, um, it's asking too much. But does that mean that that kumbaga parang I think people are interpreting this, especially those who are who yung mga woke na the woke bunch, the social justice warrior types. Okay, that by saying it is asking too much, that they are belittling or parang binababa niya yung mga trans women compared to biological women. Okay, and but I don't think that was the intention. It's just that Kevin thought that they already have their own thing going on. Okay, they have, why do they need to prove themselves in Miss Universe when they already have Miss International Queen, 'di ba? And that is something that they built for many years. Okay, and kumbaga, this is their thing. This is their Super Bowl. This is something that they hold high up, 'di ba? And then all of a sudden, parang okay, I'm sure they appreciate the offer to be able to, kasi I don't remember if last year or basta one of the recent Miss Universes, merong transgender na sumali, si Miss Spain, 'di ba? And it's well, I don't really care about Miss Universe anyway. Hindi naman ako mahilig diyan. It's not something that I follow. So whatever. It's I think it's also, just to comment a little bit on Miss Universe and pageants. It's not something that it is weird actually, and also parang oxymoron yung ginagawa nila na hindi, parang they're advocating for women's rights, they're advocating for the LGBTQ community, and they're advocating against body shaming, mga ganyan. But then they are the ones who are judging women by their looks, and they are making women compete alam mo yan, parang to fit on the ideal image of a perfect woman, 'di ba? And then they're gonna of course, ang mga nagfi-fit doon yung mga katulad ni Pia Wurtzbach, which is a very gorgeous woman. Kumbaga, yung physique niya, yung form niya, yung figure niya, yung mukha niya, that is a magnificent specimen of a woman. But that's why it is quite ironic that they are the, kumbaga parang yung mga sinasabi ng mga body shame, those are based on the image a Miss Universe. I have nothing against PM. I have nothing against beauty queens. I think they are doing a lot of good work, but it is an obvious irony, I think. And I don't know exactly what they're doing. Parang I think they're involved in a lot of charity and awareness campaigns, but I don't know. I don't know if you need to be. I don't need. I don't think you need to go through the process of judging women according to their looks to be able to do charity. I don't know. I don't know. Sooner or later, the pitchfork mob is gonna come after these organizations, and I don't know. I don't know. Kasi grabe yung the social justice movement, especially, well, let's wag na yung social justice movement, because I think the social justice movement had been hijacked by far left individuals, by far left groups, and they're the ones who are who are pushing radical and extremist views on things. You know, the typical social justice warrior just wants equality. Yun naman, and I am all for that. I am really all for equality. I have no issue. I'm actually for same-sex unions. I don't want to call it marriage because I think doon nagkakaroon ng problema when you invoke religious terms in the thing. Let's just call it union para mas konting problema, 'di ba? And I don't have a problem calling a trans woman or a trans man with their preferred pronoun. If a trans man ka, you want to be called a man, then a he, or for trans women, she. I have no problem with that, 'di ba? I highly respect people. I've actually guested a lot of great LGBTQ people from the LGBTQ community here in the podcast. But I think where I would draw the line is siguro yung yung when you start saying things like there is no biological difference between a trans woman and and a woman that's and the person that was born woman, then a female rather, then I think that's where the problem, or that's where we're gonna have a discussion. Okay, not exactly a problem. Okay, but other than that, and I also siguro my only issue about this is that they totally disregarded, kasi when Kevin said that trans women joining Miss Universe is asking too much because they already have their own pageants anyway, she got canceled and she got heavily criticized, and people are saying just well, Twitter just went nuts. Twitter Philippines, Pinoys on Twitters, the woke crowd went nuts on Kevin, and I just thought it was so hypocritical. It is hypocritical. You are canceling an actual member of the trans women community because you want them to join Miss Universe, which had been traditionally for created for women. Okay, why all Kevin was asking or saying was, if you want to support the trans women community, then support our shit. Okay, we have our own shit going on. Hindi namin pinangarap na maging Miss Universe. Gumawa kami ng sariling thing namin. Gumawa kami and it is beautiful. And it brought Kevin a lot of good things in life. And alam mo yun, and parang ang sasabihin, just because Miss Universe is opening uh, its door to the trans community, then that means hindi na siya kumbaga parang okay, dito na lang tayo, 'di ba? Parang ang labo nun. And saying just expressing that is uh, is a sin basically. The, 'Di ba? The church of wokeness. Yan ang ano eh. Because the social justice movement, after it got hijacked by the far left, it's become a cult. It is very church like. It is a religion, and we can discuss that on another video kasi sobrang haba nito if you do that. Pero if you it has dogma, it has an original sin, it has ang cancel culture. That is the counterpart of excommunication in the Catholic Church, 'di ba? So you are excommunicated basically from Twitter Philippines. Okay, because you said na you stood up for your community, 'di ba? That is the irony of it. Kevin was standing up for her community, saying that, hey, okay, we appreciate the offer, but look at us. I don't even know na meron palang Miss International Queen International Queen pageant. Okay, I've heard about Kevin before because she made the news back then. Pero yung, alam mo yun, Miss International Queen, hindi ko alam yan. And to them, it is a prestigious organization that's worthy of acknowledgement just as much as the Miss Universe pageant. And by saying that, no, you should stop saying that shit. You guys should be in Miss Universe. Then what are you telling the trans women community? What are you telling them that parang okay, they're still inferior because they're not in Miss Universe? Is that what it is? Because to me that sounds like it, 'di ba? Kasi if they why would you go to a different organization na alam mo yun, and kumbaga parang pag wala ka doon sa Miss Universe, nandun ka lang sa Miss International Queen, parang hindi mo mapufulfill yung destiny mo. Is that what you're telling? Is that the message that these people are telling the trans women community? But of course, Kevin was had to apologize because that's what they do in cancel culture. I don't know how well versed Kevin is in terms of the social justice of the woke crowds ways. Okay? Kasi if she was well versed with that, she would have never said anything that she said in this. And but that is a good thing because this what she said, that was her instinct. That was her true that was her most sincere thoughts about the issue. That they don't really that they were not really, by saying that it is asking for too much, that she doesn't mean to belittle the trans women community. It's just that they want kumbaga, they have their own shit going on. Like I said, nakailang ulit na ako, 'di ba? Yun lang naman sinasabi niya. Hindi naman niya sinabing ano eh. Kumbaga that she's saying that Miss International Queen is just as good as Miss Universe. But these people are saying it seems like that Miss Universe is so much superior than Miss International Queen, and that kumbaga, you cannot, the goal for a trans woman is kumbaga, you cannot be happy being a trans woman, as if you are still missing something being a trans woman, that you need to be a genuine woman, na whatever that means. But being trans, just a trans woman, is not enough. You need to be a real woman, whatever mental gymnastics you need to do to make sense of that. Diba? And I feel sorry for Kevin. Well, I don't think she needs any pity, because I think she's doing well. But kumbaga, I think, yeah, she apologized, probably because she was coached already. She was indoctrinated by the ways of the woke culture. And kumbaga, hindi mo dapat sinabi yan, kasi ganito na ang bagong kalakaran ngayon. This is the new normal. These are the new acceptable things that you can the only acceptable things that you can say, especially on public platforms like Twitter or interviews, podcasts. And if you go outside these accepted shit, you are canceled. Okay? And I'm sure somebody indoctrinated her and told her all about the things ng mga ng mga culture, about cancel culture and woke shit. And well, it is the easiest thing to do. I'm not gonna rag on Kevin for, yeah, she even kept her name Kevin, because you know what that tells me, because she is proud that she is a transgender. She I think she can she doesn't need to be, she doesn't need confirmation, she doesn't need approval for anyone to treat her like a woman that is born female. Because I think she is in good terms with her identity as a trans woman, and that is what she wants to represent. And now these people are telling her that no, that is not good enough. That you are, that being just a trans woman is not enough. And I don't know, it's probably mind blowing for Kevin. And that's awful, diba? Because you have to be able to, obviously I'm not trans, okay? So to be able to come to terms and settle to kumbaga, accept reality of being a trans person, or a trans person in especially here in the Philippines. I would imagine that is a very hard thing to do. And I admire people, and I fully support people na gumagawa nun. And I'm hoping to those who are still in the process that they be able to pull it off one day. And but for somebody to just say na parang, dude, hindi ka pa, kumbaga, kailangan maging woman ka. Kumbaga, just by staying just as a trans woman, and not treating yourself as a quote unquote real woman is not enough. I think that is the message that that these people are telling Kevin. And I don't know if you think otherwise. Let me know. Explain to me exactly what they want to achieve by telling Kevin that alam mo yun, that wanting the their own Miss International Queen pageant to get more recognition, to be at par with Miss Universe, is bad, 'di ba? Masama ba na parang mangarap ka na yung, if you really want equality, 'di ba? If in an equal world, Miss International Queen is just as popular and prestigious as Miss Universe. I I don't actually approve of beauty pageants really, but in if you want to support the trans community, then support their shit, 'di ba? Take them do not take the best of them and put them in in uh in Miss Universe, 'di ba? Kasi parang meron silang sarili nila eh. 'Di ba, bakit hindi nila, a lot of them are happy being there, and that they're building something for themselves and for their community. And now parang you're telling them that no, it's not good enough. You should be here, 'di ba? 'Di ba? You are, to me that sounds like they're saying inferior yung Miss International Queen compared to Miss Universe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm missing something. But to me, my natural instinct is that ganun ang dating. And it's unfortunate that that people who stood up, Kevin, who stood up for that, got treated awfully by these people that I don't know, just I saw some tweets about it. They're saying that she is a traitor to her own kind, 'di ba? Condemning her. Traitor ka daw. Hindi ka na transgender. Kumbaga hindi ka nakabate. It's just mind-boggling. And these things you need to be taught about these ideas. You don't just get born and think that to think that way. Okay, you need to be indoctrinated by these ideology. And I don't know if you're, that's why I keep saying na you need to look up other sources. If you are just in Twitter, then you are in an echo chamber and you are not hearing other ideas and opinions about the matter. And most often, the people that you listen inside your echo chamber, they're 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 villainizing everyone else that's outside that community. And that's again, that is a very religious and cult like way, kasi parang okay, outside here there's the devil, 'di ba? You don't know, do not talk to the devil. Kumbaga they villainize, they basta um mga demonyo yung kumbaga parang demonize lahat ng mga tao that who would say otherwise, because you know, you might kumbaga, if you know something else, then you would challenge their ways, and just like in any other religion that are, or cult, that is not acceptable to the leadership and to the cause. So that's one. This is one recent example of cancel culture here in the Philippines, and I don't know. I think kung hindi nanalo si Duterte, kung nanalo si Mar Rojas, ito ang mga pinag-uusapan natin. Okay? Ito ang mga pinag-aawayan. We would be in social justice debate, like in the US. I don't know if that's gonna fly though, kasi to be able to parang isingit mo yan, parang this is a first world problem eh. Parang you're not the people are not gonna take this if you can see that there are people na nagugutom. Diba? People are going hungry. People do not have shelter. Tapos binabagyo sila. Mga calamities happening left and right, especially now sa pandemic. I don't know if it's gonna fly. Pero kumbaga, instead of yung war on drugs at saka China ang aanuhan natin, kinakagalit ng mga tao, I think this cancel culture would probably be one of the hottest topics in the Philippines, because gaya-gaya tayo sa mga gaya-gaya tayo sa mga Amerikano eh. And the media, at least in the Philippines, that's one thing that's crazy about the Philippines in Philippine politics. It's hard to determine which faction people belong to. 'Di ba? Walang clear ideology na nagde-delineate sa mga parties ng Pilipinas. As a matter of fact, ang daming parties. 'Di ba? Napag-usapan namin ni Professor Xiao Chua yung tungkol dyan in our episode. Check it out. But unlike in the US, merong Democrat, merong Republican, and those parties are kumbaga yung differences ng ideology is very, kumbaga, black and white. Kumbaga, hindi man black and white. Kumbaga parang very clear yung pagkahati ng ideology. And that's hindi ganun yung structure sa atin, and I don't know if it's better or worse, but I don't know. Hindi nga, actually, I've been wanting to talk about cancel culture and social justice here in the channel for a long time, but kumbaga parang, well, the Philippines could use some social justice, but I think may kumbaga parang ayoko na yung ako pa yung magdadala, kasi ang dami, it has turned, again, it was hijacked already by the far left, and yung mga craziness. It is unfortunate that America is gripped by this instead of other more pressing issues that could benefit the world. 'Di ba? Parang instead na parang they're thinking, kasi they're the most powerful nation in the world. They have the most means, 'di ba? Instead of thinking of or coming up with ways to help humanity globally, they're debating about pronouns. What pronouns to use. They're debating about tawag dito, abortion, 'di ba? At saka kung ano, they're debating about gun control, gun laws. And kasi maybe we can talk about social justice and the church of wokeness in another video. But to summarize, social justice is a great thing. It is a force of good. Unfortunately, it has been hijacked by Marxist ideas. Marxist and or kasi kung far left ka, most likely Marxist ka eh. So we're gonna talk more about these things on future videos. So subscribe. I think that's it for now. So Kevin, I support you. Whatever, kahit na unfortunately you bent the knee to the woke crowd, one of the first victims of cancel culture that I'm aware of. I don't know. I don't really follow Twitter, but that's it. Powerful Comicsman podcast.